setback. With a loss, I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack. All the haters, you can sit back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know what I want and only. All them other ones is phony, moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet, straight to where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate, I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the way. I just keep adding these wins to the plate. I ain't worried about a setback, with a loss I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack, all the haters you can sit back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know what I want and only. All them other ones is phony, moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet, straight to where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate, I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the way. I just keep adding these wins to the plate. I ain't worried about a setback, with a loss I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack, all the haters you can sit back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know I'm the one and only. All them other ones is phony. Moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet. Straight top where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate. I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the way. I just keep adding these wins to the plate. I ain't worried about a setback. With a loss, I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack. All the haters, you can sit back. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. At the top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go, here we go, on a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here or in the studio every single weekday at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right after ATB. Where's my ATB gang? I saw you guys in chat. You guys kill me in chat before we hop on here. Someone said, has anyone ever called you Fran? And did it bother you? And the answer to that is probably. People just like to add random words to my name and give me weird nicknames because Frankie basically goes with anything. It's like Frankie Candles, Frankie Fibonacci, Frankie Pizzas, Frankie Bag of Donuts, Frankie Two Shoes. So yeah, people call me anything. I'm sure at some point I've been called Fran. And Bufo on the beat asked me if it would piss me off. I probably did get mad. I said, yo, don't call me Fran anymore. He said, you better break their kneecaps. Hey, we can't talk about that stuff on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You never know what happened to that guy. I'm just kidding, YouTube. I'm just kidding. But, guys, welcome back to the stream. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. How many people we got in here today? Starting off strong with 215 people, about 200 people in the waiting room. So shout out to everybody tuning in right now. I appreciate you guys for tuning in my stream. 72 likes, guys. Let's go for 600 likes. Let's go for 600 likes today. If we hit 600 likes, I'll give you guys 15 spins on the wheel. I do have the wheel ready. Usually we don't spin it when we're using the home studio, but I queued it up. I made a special wheel. Not really special. I just kind of cloned the wheel that we usually use, but we will be spinning it. So for every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel, 600 likes. But if we hit 600, I will give you guys those 15 spins. So we could give away some more NFTs, maybe some more Ledger Nano S's, Ledger Nano X's, Who knows? Who knows? Maybe some of these dope Frankie Candles hats, maybe some Frankie Candles t-shirts, right? This is our new merch, guys. Frankie Candles t-shirt. You can see this is the invisible logo tee. It's pretty cool. It's I figure we got the black one with the logo, the white one with the logo. Why not make an invisible logo? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But if you do want to check out the Frankie Candles merch, you can head over to hitmerch.com or frankiecandles.com and grab yourself a t-shirt. Just getting the merch started right now, guys. We got the logo tees, just black and white with the logo, but we are working on some really cool trading merch. I've actually said this before. I think we're gonna try to get some merch that doesn't need to specifically be Frankie Candles branded. We will have plenty of that stuff, but I do want to kind of just maybe some of these, something like this, a hat where you have the candles on there, something like that doesn't scream Frankie Candles, but definitely screams I'm a trader, and it's like, if you know kind of thing. But guys, we have another great show for you tonight. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. Not too much has happened since yesterday, so we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna let you guys know if I think we're gonna be going up or down, and we are. You guys saw the title, top resistance levels that we need to get past to get a move up. We're gonna be taking a look at that specifically. We are actually right now currently fighting that resistance, and then if we can break this level, I think we could get a decent move up, and then we will reassess the situation once we get there. But we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be taking a look at some of the alts. So towards the end of the stream, if you guys want to see some analysis on your alts, just throw it into chat. Before we get started, real quick, guys, I did record a pre-recorded video. I recorded a pre-recorded video today. It's a Lux Algo video because, as you guys know, Lux Algo was raising their prices. I believe it already happened. But I made a new video because they did update the indicator. They added a bunch of really cool stuff. So I made a video, kind of overview of the update. And then our next video that I'm going to be recording is probably going to be on the, I need some of that hat sauce. Let's go. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys an update. Maybe I'll tease it today. Just some of the features that have been added to Lux Algo, because some of them are super, super, super cool, and their support and resistance indicator, they did change a whole lot. So going to be taking a look at that as well. And yeah, before we get into it, guys, let me just pop out this chat and let's go ahead and say what is up to chat before we get into it. Who do we got in chat today? Let's move up a little bit. Let's see. Jonathan Schaefer, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Bufo on the beat. Welcome back, brother. Always in here. Thank you for being here. Wow, different setup. Let's go. Yeah, Bufo, this is the home studio, soon to be completely upgraded, guys. I am actually moving rooms. This is kind of the home office area, but we have an extra spare bedroom that is completely empty, and I'm going to be revamping that entire thing with a professional streaming studio. And I don't even want to tease it. We might actually vlog the building of the studio because I'm gonna be building it. Tony D is coming to Atlanta next week to help me build this studio, and it's gonna be sick. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's see. Actually, let's take a poll. Let me see. Maybe I was thinking maybe we would vlog the building of the studio, get some fun content, and maybe we'll release it either on my channel or Hit Network. If you guys are interested in seeing that, I'm gonna put a poll if you guys would be interested in seeing maybe some vlog type stuff once in a blue moon. There wouldn't be very often. It would be very once in a blue moon. Should we vlog the new studio setup? Yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys would be interested in seeing some of that behind the scenes content, yeah, let me know, because I think that would be fun. And me and Tony D building a studio, probably have some laughs in there. But Jonathan Schaefer, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Nomad Numbers, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Nate, welcome back. It says, stepping up the intro, my man. Let's go, baby. I told you guys, we are only getting started. I mean, we've been running for about 7 months now on this channel, but we are just getting cooking, guys. Wait until you see this home studio. We have a really cool feature of this home studio. It's a decoration. That's going to be super cool. Can't wait for it. But Nate, thank you for being here. Unforgettable name. ATB crew, what is going on? Leroy Jenkins, thank you for being back here, man. I appreciate all the love you're showing, man. Arthur, what is going on? He says, yo, Frankie, let's go. Let's get it, baby. Brad, what is going on? ATB, yo, happy Thursday, y'all. What is going on, Brad? Thank you for being here, man. Absolute OG. Let's see. Frankie Bag of Donuts. Yeah, you guys like that one. Shout out to all our mods. Crypto Billy, D Petty Crypto, Tyler Durden, Crypto Anon, Captain Kirk, Tony D. I'm going to miss one. I should probably... Rob the Crypto Snob. I think that's the one I missed. But if I miss one day, I get him the next day, and I miss the other person the day before. Whatever. Shout out to all the mods. I really do love you guys. Show the mods some love in chat, guys, because I know you guys love the mods too. A-Train, what is going on? He says, I love you, Frankie. I love you back, A-Train. Thank you for being here, man. Ill Hero, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Hey, mods, how can we get comments pinned on videos? At DWAG makes a comment on yesterday's stream that I think we should pin about all the scammers in the comments collaborating with yeah, guys, be careful of the scammers. They are absolutely out there trying to get your money. If you are getting anyone commenting back on your videos that is asking you for money or asking you to click a link or telling you to join a WhatsApp or a Telegram group, it's not me. I will never ask you for money. I will never trade for you, and I will I'm never going to do any of that. The only thing I will ever ask you for is an address to send you some giveaways, whether that's a physical address or a crypto address. But I will never ask you for a seed phrase or money or anything. Be careful. The scammers are out there. If one of the mods can, we'll start pinning some of those comments because you got to be careful on those videos. They are absolutely everywhere. Let's see. Cal's World, what is going on? Welcome back. He says, Frankie's styling and smiling. Let's go. I think he likes the hat. Let's get it. Shout out to Cal's World. Thank you for being here, bro. Always here. Tim Shea, Tim Shea, what's going on? Let's get out a couple more. Bubba's Crypto. I saw you shouting out the CandleMafia in the Meta Money stream. Shout out to you. I heard you. I was sitting in the room. I heard you. Thank you for showing that love. Appreciate you. Nigel, what is going on? Daddy Zach, as always. Nothing but love for you, Frankie. Shout out to Daddy Zach. I appreciate that, brother. Joshua, what's going on? The Bullish CEO, welcome to the stream. Chasing Candles, what is going on? Shout out to the mods. Let's see. Victor Lopez, what is going on? Do they get banned? Yes, we ban them. When they pop up, we try to get rid of them, but they're like weeds. You pull one up, 35 more pop up. So they're very, very hard to get rid of, but we do hide as many as we can. So, but thank you for pointing that out because they are ridiculous. They are someone called them prolific because they're out there. Some of my scammers have more followers than I do. Gaztop, what is going on? Welcome back. Let's get a couple more. Enzo Mining, Lucho. Hey, Noodle. What is going on? Hey, Noodle. Hey, Noodle says show ETH. What is with the show ETH thing? I love it. Anise, what is going on? Enzo Mining, we said what's up to you. Ricky Ricardo, what's going on? In My Hero and Das Boot. Show USDT. You guys want to see the stable coins? I'm going to give it to you. I'm also going to try not to do this the whole stream. I got a comment about that. Guys, I like to move. When I'm on the morning stream, I sway side to side. When I'm here, I spin the chair. And when I'm in the studio, I play with the mic. But guys, again, one more time, thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and try to figure out what the heck this thing, Bitcoin, is doing. And I could do my typical little transition because we don't have our fancy transitions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. So here we are. Okay, 15-minute on Bitcoin. Not starting there. Let's go over to the daily because I just want to talk about what has happened. And I kind of want to give you guys a macro overview of what we're looking at, right? And I talked about this yesterday, I think yesterday and the day before, and it's everybody right now is getting super, super bearish, looking for shorts, and I don't blame you, but I want to remind you this. If we go ahead and pull some volume over here, I'm just going to pull some volume right there, and then let me just go ahead and hide these spider lines so we can see a little better. Turn off the volume levels. Boom. Excuse me. So here we are. I want you guys to be careful because when you look at this as a range, right? When you pull the volume, I pulled it from about here to the current price action. When you pull this volume, or even if you don't want to pull the volume, you could just you could circle it with your brush, right? We have highs up here. You have highs all over here. You have lows all down here. I'm going to undo that because it's ugly. But you could just see, right? We've been in this. This is basically our range, right? And we are essentially at the range lows, right? We found support here. We found support here, support here, support here, right? And then we found, we broke through here, but essentially resistance basically up here and here, right? And then we are now at the lows of the range. Now, you want to be careful shorting here just because you don't want to be shorting support, right? We talked about this the other day. You want to be putting shorts in when you're at the highs of the range, not the lows. So I just wanted to start this stream off by zooming out and just showing you guys that, let me turn off this VBVR. We are essentially, I think it's even better to just draw a box around it just to kind of show you guys, right? So this is the range, right? This is the range. And you don't want to be, this would be a better situation for a long. Now, obviously, we're going to do much more analysis to kind of gauge where the markets are going to go. But just as a general rule, we found support here, a little lower. We wicked below, but we basically found support here, here, and here. So there's a good chance that we are starting to bounce here, as you can see, right? We are holding inside of this level right here. So is it possible that we could potentially get a bounce here, and we're going to talk about it right now. Let me go ahead and turn these spider lines back on, and let's go ahead and dig in here, right? Let's get rid of our range, bada boom, and let's take a look at market cipher B, right? So on the daily time frame, we are getting very close to printing a green dot on the daily time frame, and if you look right here, we have another green dot right here. We have the lower lows, and we have a potential green dot printing here. So you have the lower lows, you have the higher lows, and we could potentially be putting in a bullish divergence here on the daily time frame. Now, that's two areas of confluence, right? Or two levels of confluence, or two pieces of confluence. I don't know how you would say that. But if you look here, right? We're coming down to an area where we found support multiple other times, and we're about to print that green dot, and we have a bullish divergence forming. Not confirmed. We have to wait for that green dot to print and confirm. So with that being said, this could potentially be a good area to find some support and get a bounce up. Now, I know a lot of people are calling for those lower lows, and it doesn't mean that we're not going to get them, right? You want to remember we do have that treacherous weekly yellow X. If you turn on Market Cipher A, let's go ahead and pop it up here like that. And we do have that yellow X printing on the weekly time frame. Now, this is obviously a very bearish sign. I don't want to, I don't want to harp on this too much because we talk about it a lot. But we do have that yellow X, which is extremely, extremely bearish. And we don't want to forget that we have this thing kind of lurking, just kind of lurking here, right? So this thing could come out to play. You also want to remember that we're in Rectember or September. Typically September is a very bearish month for the market. So these are some bearish things you want to keep in mind. But when you come into the daily time frame, you can't argue that we are coming down to previous support, right? And let me just go ahead and turn on our volume profiles and try to dig in here a little bit to what is actually happening. So looking at the volume profiles or the volume profile levels that we have here, we've kind of, guys, this whole bear market has been a beautiful continuation of bear flags, right? I just want to break this down a little bit, right? We bear flag here, we dump. We bear flag here, we dump. We bear flag here, we dump, right? It's just nonstop bear flags and dumps, right? Bear flag, dump. Right? I think we have a couple more too. Maybe not. I mean, I don't know if I would consider this. Kind of. Not quite a bear flag, but basically just drop, consolidation, drop, right? And then, you could even argue right there, right? This is just rough stuff. I just wanted to point that out, that we're basically just bear flagging and dumping. This is essentially what's been going on in the markets. But as we came to these levels, right, we're looking at the volume profile, and we know that once we lose that value area high, it's likely that we're coming to the POC. And if you lose that POC, it's likely that you come to the value area low. That's how we were able to call all of these levels almost to a T, right? When we were dancing up here, every time we broke through, we knew we were coming towards that POC. And then finally, we got a full drop down, bear flag, actually closed like one minute candle on this POC, and then lost it, started consolidating in here. And then as this was happening, we were expecting that big drop down. And when we did get that drop, just to clear things up, not clear things up, but just to bring this to your attention, just something to keep an eye on. Not only were we in this bearish continuation pattern, right? Somewhat of a bear pennant, you could call it, a descending triangle, if you will. Bear pennant, descending triangle, depending on how you draw it here. We knew that it was a bearish pattern, right? So we already knew that the probability was higher that this was going to break to the downside, right? But on top of that, I do trade patterns. It's not my bread and butter. I don't trade patterns that much. I wouldn't consider myself a strictly pattern trader, but when you're looking at this, you know that this descending triangle, when you have price making lower highs. This is going back to old school Frankie Candles. This was one of the first things I started talking about when we were just kind of going over the basics, right? When you have lower highs, you have a high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high, right? Trending down, but you are bouncing off of a straight level of support like this. It is likely that you are going to eventually bust through the floor, right? So we already assumed that this is bearish price action right here, right? But then we also had a blood diamond here and a blood diamond here. Now, I'm bringing this up because I want people to realize that when you see a blood diamond, this one actually played out pretty good, but this yellow X didn't necessarily play out that well. This blood diamond did not exactly play out that well. But when we were looking at this blood diamond, I was talking about how I wasn't considering it completely invalidated, because sometimes when you have these bearish signals kind of pop up all inside of a bearish pattern like this, it's likely that they could be potentially foreshadowing a big move, right? And if we come up, into these other bear flags, you can kind of see that it happens often. A lot of these breakdowns of these bear flags, depending on what time frame you're looking at, it breaks down with these bearish signals, right? So we were talking about how I didn't think that necessarily these blood diamonds were invalidated. Rather, I was expecting them to potentially foreshadow a bigger move to the downside. And then we got the confirmation of another blood diamond here. Now, this one was important because if you guys remember when this happened, I pointed out that there was a red dot on the 4-hour time frame. And I know this is previous price action, but I want to cover it so you guys can catch these moves as well. Sometimes you have to let time go by and let candles print so you can go back and I can actually point out after the whole picture has played out. I can show you guys exactly how I was able to predict these moves. So we had that new blood diamond print after we were already expecting this one and this one and this yellow X to potentially be foreshadowing a bearish move. And we were in this bearish pattern, right? Printed that new blood diamond, and we had a red dot printing on the 4-hour time frame, right? So I'm going to put a vertical line here. We did this the other day, but I just want to do it for anyone who missed it. 4-hour red dot, right? And then you come down to the 15-minute, and you can see that this horizontal line that we drew on that red dot lined up exactly on this money flow crossover on the 15-minute time frame. This is a strategy that we use all the time. Typically, when you have that 4-hour VWAP crossing down with the red dot and your 15-minute money flow, or even your 12-minute, just these lower time frames, these money flows crossing into the red, look at that. You nailed that money flow to the actual line, right? This was exactly on the 12-minute money flow. And I was saying on the morning stream on Ben's channel that this could potentially be a good short entry just based off of that 4-hour, 15-minute strategy, right? And you could see that lands right on the money flow, crossing over into the red. When that happens, a lot more often than not, you do get a big move to the downside, and you could inverse all those rules for a move to the upside as well, right? And then if you took that trade, guys, we would have been getting in right here, and you would have rode this down for, roughly, if you held it all the way to the bottom, about a 6% move, right? Throw a little leverage on it, right? This is just how I was able to call these moves. And now that price action has printed and we kind of see the whole thing play out, and then on top of that, you add the volume profiles, and you could kind of see how you can build a very strong list of confluence to get into these confident trades, right? So you have bearish. You're in a bearish pattern, right? You're making those lower highs against that solid level of resistance. That's bearish. You have blood diamonds and yellow X's printing. That's generally bearish, could be foreshadowing a bearish move. Then you print the new blood diamond. You have the red dot on the 4-hour, the 15-minute money flow coming out on the 15-minute, and we're below the POC. right? This is the trick. We're below the POC, so we know the bears are already in control anyway, and we're already expecting to visit the value area low, which is exactly what happened. So I just wanted to go over that, kind of what has happened, just to explain to you guys how I see this stuff happening and what pops out on the chart to me and what I take into consideration, right? And that's how we're able to call these moves. So as you guys know, this was the level, this value area low at about 825 was the level we were looking for a bounce. Yesterday, we were putting in a bullish divergence on the 4-hour. You have your higher low here, your low here, your higher low here, and then you have your price action low and your lower low on your price action. Bullish divergence, right? So now we were expecting to come to this level, right? We could have shorted, you could short on the way down, and then this is our key level that we're waiting for price to come to. And then as we approach this key level of support, so we're at a key level of support, and you pull a 4-hour bullish divergence with money flow generally coming up on the 4-hour. So that is a decent amount of confluence amongst other things you could have seen. Let's see on the 4-hour if Lux Algo was popping any sell or any buy or sells up here. Let's go ahead and turn autopilot off and see 12. We're frozen. I think we're back, guys. All right, I'm going to hold off for a second. I think we're back. Okay, I think we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We're here. I don't know what just happened. Okay, I think we're back. Guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, yes. Okay, back again. We're good. I think we're good, guys. But as you come down to that key level, I think I caught that pretty quickly. Killed it. Let's go. 6% with 100x is 600%, baby. Let's go. Yes. Okay, so Robert asks, do I have a long-term strategy? Yes. Robert, I'm actually going to pin this. I'm going to pin this comment. Because I'm going to answer that in a second. We're going to go over that because someone asked me if I could show macro levels, which I do, but I'm going to make sure I clearly cover them today. However, so I'm my hero. I see you, bro. I see you. Okay, so you're coming down, right? We're already waiting for price to get to this key level. We come to the key level. You get the bull div on the 4-hour with your money flow coming up, right? And you're coming into your reversal zone on Lux Algo, right? So there's 4 levels of confluence. I think there was another one as well. Oh, and I think that was it. 4 levels of confluence here, making it a pretty confident potential long position. And now we are currently pulling a buy signal on Lux Algo. Now, this doesn't mean just buy in, right? You don't want to trade these signals as just a buy in, right? You don't just want to see buy and then sell and then see a sell signal and short, right? If that were a thing, guys, if there was a way to do that successfully, we would just all be billionaires, right? You could just get a simple trading bot and sorry for lagging your screen when I came in. It's okay, Andy. Andy Lowry, we forgive you, brother. But yeah, you don't want to just use these buy signals as a actual reason to long, right? You want to use it as a confirmation signal. They are literally called confirmation signals, right? Here you go, signal mode, confirmation and exits, right? They're confirmation. If you could do that, we would all be billionaires. You can get a simple trading bot, automate it, and we'd all be a bazillionaire. So you don't want to do that. But however, I just wanted to break this down. You come down to the key level, 4-hour bull div, you're hitting the reversal zone, and you have the money flow coming up. And now we are getting this move to the upside. So that's kind of how we were able to know that if we broke here, we were coming down to the POC. If we broke the POC, we knew we were coming down to the VAL, right? We knew it was probable to happen, right? We didn't know it was going to happen, but we knew it was very probable. And then you wait to get to the value area low, and now we're looking for longs, right? And then obviously we have all that confluence to get into that long position, and that's what you want to trade based off of, not just the buy signals. Now, the real question is, where are we going from here, right? That's what everybody's tuning in for. That's what everybody wants to know. So let's go ahead and talk about it for just a second. So let me go here and pull up our spider lines one more time. And as you can see, we are currently, let me come down to these lower time frames. We are currently fighting up against this key level of resistance. This spider line is the key level we are watching, right? Finally, a new level, right? We've been looking at the same levels. We nailed them all, but now it's time to move on to some new levels. Let's see. I'm blurry. Oh, no. But if we can break this level, guys, I want to go ahead and turn on this VPVR, right? You can see, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing, right? You see the spider line, and you can see that beyond this spider line, what do we have? A big gap in volume, right? So I hate drawing this, if we can break through this spider line, flip it to support, there is not a lot of volume here. You can see, it looks like a hot dog. You can see that we have very, very little volume here. And when we broke through this level to the downside, we absolutely plummeted through this level. We ripped right through this high volume node, but we absolutely just plummeted through this in an aggressive manner. So if we can break up here, find some support, and truly break this level, I think we could potentially get a very, very, let me get rid of this, let me get rid of some of these brush strokes here. If we can break through here, flip it to support, I do think we can get a pretty quick move, potentially up to about $19,700 and about $19,760. It could be a pretty quick move up there, but we have to get past this spider line, right? We have to get past this spider line. So let me get rid of this, and then I will start to look at some more levels here, right? So let's say we do get this move, right? We break that spider line and we continue our move higher. What am I doing? VPVR, turn that thing off. Okay, so if we can get that move up to about $19,760, which is this level right about here. If we can get up there, and I'm just going to put a level there, right? If we could get up there and hold support, I would expect, right? I'm already expecting, because we've bounced back into the value area and we are holding inside the value area, I am longer term expecting to get a move up to the POC, right? It's very simple. When you're at the VAL and you find support on the VAL, it's likely that you come back up to the point of control. Now, obviously, you have this spider line that we're fighting right now, but if we can get above that, that low volume gap is probably going to bring you up to this level very, very quickly. And it's on a longer time frame. You're just on a journey to the POC, right? And this is a perfect example, right? We broke the value area high right here, but we didn't just come straight to the POC. And then we broke the POC and came straight to the value area low, right? There's levels you have to defeat in between, right? So you break the value area high and you kind of bing bong around, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then finally you come down to that POC. And then you kind of wiggle around in there. And then you come down below the POC, but you don't go right to the VAL. Price action is messy, right? So you break that POC and you kind of mess around up here, right? You have other levels, other spider lines, other levels of support, right? And you just kind of range around here, and then eventually you get to the VAL. So it's just, it's when you break the VAL, it's likely you come to the POC, and that did happen, but it's messy, right? Price action is not, price action commonly doesn't look like those diagrams you see on Google, right? With just perfect lines. It's very messy. So you break the value area high, you come to the POC, but it's a messy road, right? There's zigzags in the road, right? You break the POC, likely to come to the value area low, but you could see, that took a little while, but that is how it works, right? So kind of the same deal applies right now. If we break this spider line, just because we see that low volume gap, it's pretty clear that if we can break this level and get into that low volume gap, we would get a quick move up to 19,771. But essentially, we're looking for a trip to the POC. So whether that trip looks like this, a rip up to the POC immediately, whoa, hey, switching charts here. No, it's not time for Ethereum yet. Whether it's a straight rip up to the POC or the story could go a million different ways. We can bounce up, come up here, we could lose it again and then come back up and then finally hop up here and then range around a little bit and then finally get to the POC, right? So it's very hard to predict exactly what the path is going to look like, but we do know that now we are holding that value area low. We are eventually expecting to get up to that point of control, right? Doesn't mean it's 100% going to happen. We could easily, get rejected here and come back down. And at that point, we are expecting to get back to the value area low, right? So when you're below the POC, we are expecting to, come lower to the value area low. When you come to the value area low, find support, you can expect to go back to the POC, and then once you flip the POC, you would expect to come up to the value area high, which brings me to our next level. If we can hop up here, rip that low volume gap to 19,771, flip that and get that move to the POC and flip the POC. Obviously, we do have a spider line here, so we'd have to fight that. But once we flip that POC, we would be expecting to potentially come all the way back up to the range highs. We're hoping if we could keep some bullish momentum, we would be expecting to basically do the same thing we did on the way down. Break the value area high, go to the POC. Break the POC, go to the value area low. Now we're looking to go value area low to the POC. POC to the value area high. And that is coming in at almost $22,000, right? So these are the current levels I'm watching. They still kind of remain the same, but just in the reverse, right? Now, looking at market cipher B in the shorter term, right? Because we know on the daily, we do have that green dot potentially looking to print pretty soon, which could easily bring us up a good bit, right? This green dot barely gave us anything, so maybe this one will be the one to give us some rocket fuel. Maybe we can get some rocket fuel on that thing and get that move back up to the value area high. Now, again, just looking at this without the spider lines, just looking at this, you can see that right, you have your resistance up here, right? We'll just go with the value area high. You want to short at the value area high, right? You are shorting there, that would have worked out great. That's a high, you short down. Resistance, short it down, right? Now, resistance, listen, no trade is going to hit 100% of the time, right? So you're at that value area, high, and you might be like, well, if you shorted there, you would have got wrecked. That's why you want to do other TA, right? You don't just want to use the volume profile. You want to look at market cipher B. I would not take this short because the money flow is coming up on market cipher B. So I would have probably sat that out because market cipher B was showing us that we could have potentially, we would potentially break that value area high with the money flow coming up. And, this initial move, this big move was initiated off of a nice little trigger wave on the daily time frame, right? So that's why you want to look at multiple, different types of TA. You don't just want to trade the volume profiles. You want to mix the volume profiles with Lux Algo. You want to mix the volume profiles with Market Cipher B. You want to mix the volume profiles with patterns. You want to mix the volume profile with order flow, whatever it is, right? You want to mix your TA. So, but just in general, you come all the way up here. Eventually, you could have gotten a short down, but now you're looking for support on the value area high. You broke down, found support, came back up, right? And now you're coming down, waiting for the bearish retest, taking that short at resistance, not at support. So you come down, short the resistance. Then you come down, right? You bearishly retest. You short the resistance. You come down. Now, if you're following those same rules, there's really no short opportunity here, at least on the longer time frame, because when you're zooming out here, you're at support, right? You want a long here, and I know this sounds repetitive, right? You want a long there, long here, and I'm not saying to enter a long, but I'm just saying general rule of thumb. I know a lot of people are very bearish right now, and I'm generally bearish too, but I'm not shorting at support. So it's very important to realize that. I think that's why I repeat these things, because I think it's important to just hear it a bunch of times to get it to stick. So that is just, I just wanted to point that out. Don't short into support, guys. But with that bullish divergence potentially printing on the daily, I do think we could potentially get some support here and get that move up. Now, on the shorter term, if we come over to the 4-hour chart, I do have some things I want to point out to you guys. Now, you can see that we did have our 4-hour VWAP curving down, but we did get some support and we started coming back up. Now, I would expect this to start to cool off pretty soon. If I'm being honest, not that we can't come up here and make a higher high on the VWAP, but I would expect this to potentially roll over somewhat soon. You can see the 3-hour is starting to roll over, and if you work down these time frames, the 2-hour is starting to look to print a red dot. So I do think we could cool off in the short term here a little bit, right? Just based off of that 4-hour red dot. That will I shouldn't say 4-hour red dot. I should say 4-hour VWAP looking to cool off. This is pretty peak peaked out with that 3 hour starting to curve over, the 2 hour starting to curve over. The 1 hour might be printing a red dot right now, very close to printing a red dot on the 1 hour. So we could potentially see that 4 hour red dot print, at some point soon, in which case I will be keeping an eye on this 15-minute money flow, looking for that to cross over into the red, to look for a little bit of a scalp short that, if it plays out like this money flow crossover on the 15-minute, could turn into a little bit of a swing short. So daily actually looks pretty good with a potential green dot. Crypto Birdie, best TA I've heard in a long time. Thank you with the fire emoji. Hey, Crypto Birdie, shout out to you, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that, baby. I almost hid the user from channel. We can't be hiding people like this. I'm trying to pin them. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Birdie. I appreciate that nice comment, man. Should we vlog the new studio setup? 77% of you said yes. I think that's a go ahead. Let's go. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I think that'll be fun. I can't promise it'll be done. I can't promise that the vlog will be done quickly, but we will do it. 671 people in here, guys. Smash that like button. Looking for 600 likes. If we hit 600 likes, maybe, just maybe, I'll give something special away. And don't forget, guys, we are doing a special giveaway. BTC is dumping. Let's go. Oh, Yellow X on the 1 minute, baby. Oh, Yellow X on the 1 minute. Let's get it. So there you go. So they beat me to it, guys. I was just going to bring this up. Are we looking at a double top? So this is, who knows? This does not mean that we are absolutely going to dump. But when you come to that 1 minute, you see that Yellow X, chances are we're going to come down at least a little bit here. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Let's go. BTC has felt like a stable today. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, guys, this was kind of the next section here. I'm going to wrap up that last section. So yeah, are we double topping? This was the next thing here. We were hitting this level of resistance, and you guys know we're all about confluence on this channel. So go ahead, put those spider lines on with the confluence of that spider line, right? So are we going to double top? This doesn't mean that we're going to dump back down to here. We would, if we do start, continuing on our way down here, this would be key support, the value area low. However, not surprised to see this thing reject this level, right? Because we do have the spider line there and a horizontal level of support. And we are kind of, this is almost this is a decent looking double top here. A little Batman, little cat ear, little Batman rejection, little M correction. So we'll see. We'll see if this thing's going to absolutely free fall back down to the value area low, or if we're just cooling off before breaking through resistance and heading up through that low volume pocket. Let's see. Yeah. Frankie. Hey, Frankie Legend. What's up, Frankie? Yeah. It's kind of a Bart too. Absolutely. I totally see that, man. I totally see that. Yeah. Come up. Yeah. Kind of a Bart, ugly cat ears, ugly Batman. Absolutely. Totally see it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We'll keep it on the 1 minute. Oh yeah. Oh, see. Oh, it's fighting, guys. Snake eyes on the 1 minute. Oh boy. Is that going to invalidate Snake eyes on the 1 minute? Are we going to invalidate that Yellow X and get a rip through? Now, let's go ahead and pull up our, I just want to pull some local fib levels here, right? Because if we pull, actually go to the 15-minute on this. So let's go ahead and, yeah, depending on where you pull this fib from, we are sitting on this local golden pocket. Where'd it go? Yeah. We are sitting right on this local golden pocket. Can we lose it? I would say if we lose this golden pocket, that 786 right here should hold as support. And if we lose that, that's where I'm really looking for a big move to the downside. Or, not necessarily a big move. But, guys, just trying to look here, right? Where's our range? Our range is right. You got a range right here, right? So if we drew a volume profile, I'm taking a guess here, guys. I'm going to take a guess. What are snake eyes? Dragon modded. Snake eyes are just when you get double green dots very close to each other on Market Cipher B. Now, this is the 1 minute, so I was kind of joking. But let's see. Let's see if we can find snake eyes that played out pretty nicely, right? So right here, I would consider these snake eyes. You get a nice spike to the upside. These are kind of far away from each other, but you did get a nice spike to the upside. Let's see. Looking for the snake eyes. There it is. Here's a good example of snake eyes, right? So these actually did not play out at all, but those next snake eyes gave you a big move to the upside. So sometimes snake eyes can give you that real saucy move to the upside. But that's what I meant by snake eyes. Those are snake eyes right there. Whoop, snake eyes. But looking here, right? I'm going to take a random guess, guys. I'm going to pull some volume here, and I would guess that maybe our value area is somewhere near where our purple box is. Let's see. Let's see if I can guess. And I didn't do this before. I could be totally wrong, guys. This could be like the worst prediction I ever made, but let's see. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I can't hate that. We're pretty dang close. You stare at the charts long enough. I don't know if I should be happy about that or embarrassed about that. Frankie Candles, what usually happens when a bunch of whale whales move BTC to exchanges? Crypto Pollo, I don't know if that's a trick question, but I will answer it as if you are actually answering the genuine question for anyone who might not know. Shout out to Crypto Pollo, or as I call him, Bitcoin Chicken. Yeah, when whales move a lot of Bitcoin to exchanges, typically means they're going to dump that Bitcoin, right? And then, yeah, so they're moving it off of their wallets onto exchanges to potentially dump it, right? So I don't know if you just got an alert that a whale just moved a bunch of Bitcoin to an exchange. But speaking of that, I want to pull up some on-chain stuff, guys, as well. I know we don't cover a lot of that. I'm going to try to cover it a little bit more often because I do take on-chain analysis with a grain of salt because it doesn't when you're seeing them move the Bitcoin around, right? They're not necessarily buys and sells, but you're just seeing the Bitcoin move. But before we get into that, guys, I don't want to get out of the I'm my hero says thank you mods for being on top of that because I'm not gonna read the whole thing because I don't want to get whatever I don't know if I think it's fine. But yeah, I'm my hero says basically signals on the 1 minute are not that useful. And you're right. You want to remember that you're looking at the 1 minute, right? Snake eyes on the 1 minute, even when you look at that big move that we had that I just showed you off of those snake eyes, that was actually a pretty big move. But, even so, on a regular time frame, like you look at these, this looks like a massive move. It's only like 2.5%, right? So it's not like it's an absolute rip. So that's what I'm my hero is talking about. Yeah, you don't want to be really just trading unless you're super scalping with super high leverage. You don't necessarily want to be trading the 1 minute. There you go. Second yellow X starting to bring you down there a little bit. And looking at this range, let's keep it on the 1 minute because we're getting exciting price action here. Now, pulling this little volume profile just on this range, either they're going to dump or they're setting up for a heavy short, potentially. But yeah, when you look at this profile, you can see that we are now losing the point of control, guys. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a potential move down to the value area low, right? We're below the POC, showing that bears are in control. Now our target is going to be the value area low. It doesn't mean that we're 100% going to hit that, but this is going to be the target, the 1 minute value area low in the short term with these yellow X's because we're below the POC. And again, just to point it out, I'm going to probably cool off on explaining the volume profiles because I've done it like the past 4 streams in a row, but they're so useful, I can't help it. But you can see we came out of, let me actually just get rid of the volume let me just get rid of this level actually. So you can see that we actually came out of our value area, but your volume was still coming out, right? We weren't building a ton of volume up here, high volume nodes, right? We still have the highest volume is inside the value area, showing that this is where price wants to be inside, in between these blue lines. This is the value area. So when you come up out of the value area and volume is still tapered off like this, it would be likely that you come back down to test the value area high. And if you break back in, it's likely you go straight to the POC. And then if you break that POC, now you're looking to get that move down to the value area low. So we'll see what happens. I'll leave this line here. I'll actually label it, and we'll just be like, let's see. What should we label it? We'll label it 1 minute. Dump, target. Boom. There we go. Boom. Okay, so there you go. Yellow X is below that POC. So as long as we remain under this POC, now this is on the 1 minute chart, guys, but I'm just using this as a way to teach the volume profile, right? As long as we are below this POC at about 19,300, I am expecting price to pull us toward that value area low. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to get into that crypto Pollo. Don't worry. He says he wants to know what on-chain metrics I use. To be honest, I don't use I look at them. I don't look at them that much, right? But I'm actually going to bring up the CBBI here in just a second. Okay. Might have to change your name to Frankie VPVR. Yeah. And I like that you typed in VPVR and not VRVP. Yeah, VPV. Yeah, maybe we will. Frankie Volume. They call me Frankie Profiles. You know what I'm saying? Frankie Profiles. Anyway, guys, pulling up the... let's go over this for a second. Actually, let's do our analysis on everything else first. While we wait for this price action to play out, let's go ahead and pull up Ethereum. Take a look at Ethereum. And yeah, let's zoom out and go to the 4-hour chart. And let's see. Right? So as you guys know, if you watch the channel, we have been looking at ETH and this local golden pocket with this POC at about 1622, right? So we are now currently popping up. We have closing 4-hour candles over that point of control, which would make me assume that bulls are in control, right? We are holding 4-hourly candles above this point of control. So as long as we can hold this and continue to find support on this POC, I would expect to get a move up to 1741, that value area high. Now, zooming in a little bit, going to the lower time frames to kind of get an idea of what's going on here. And we do have a local volume profile here, which is actually interesting. We're going to talk about this in a second. Now, you could kind of see on the lower time frames, we are actually holding this POC. So maybe we're actually going to come down and, bounce off this POC again. But on the micro, on the 15-minute, you can see that as we've lost this value area low, we popped back in, popped all the way back up to the POC, and now we're holding it as support, but we got rejected by this value area high. So now we're sitting at the local value area low. So right now, really for Ethereum, all I'm asking for a move up is to continually hold this POC. Going to the 1 hour, right? You could just see we're on top of that golden pocket, on top of that POC, looking to hold this as support and get that move up to the value area high at about 1741. Now, you do have money flow coming out on that 1 hour, looking to cross over into the red. Is this a bearish divergence? Let's confirm it. It indeed is. You could see if you go to this red dot, grab your trend line, come to this red dot, you are getting higher highs on your price, and you are getting lower highs on your momentum waves, looking like a bearish divergence to me. This could potentially dump us back down. You can see here our last bearish divergence that happened over the POC, higher highs, lower highs, with money flow starting to come out. Boom, it broke us right through that golden pocket. So this actually doesn't look that good to me because and I'll tell you why. It's because we're pulling this bearish divergence with that money flow looking to cross over into the red. But this is in the shorter term, right? This 1 hour bear div might not dump us all the way back down to the value area low. However, it has happened before. Now, coming back over, let's just kind of look at markets. Yeah, your 4-hour VWAP looking to get a crossover to the downside here as well. So that is not looking, Bitcoin's is coming up a little bit higher. ETH is looking to cross over maybe a little bit sooner than Bitcoin. And as you guys know, Ethereum has been leading Bitcoin on everything recently. So yeah, and you're printing a red dot on your 2-hour as well. So could cool off here a little bit for Ethereum. Main level you're looking to hold is going to be that point of control at 1622. If you lose it and bearishly retest, you know what you're looking for. If we get stuck under here, you're looking to come down towards that value area low again, right? And now you do have other levels that you get caught up on. However, that value area low is going to be the main level you're looking at, right? So actually, I would say looking at Ethereum for the first time in a while, I would actually argue... I would actually argue that ETH is looking a little worse than Yeah, I would say it's looking a little bit worse than Bitcoin, to be 100% honest. Now, guys, looking at the SPY, I wanted to bring this up because we are actually, as you know, we have come down to this key level of support that we have been watching for quite some time, and we got a nice little, kind of a W correction here, but we did get a nice bounce off of this level. You can see right here, let's grab our ruler here. We got a nice little 3% bounce, and the important thing here is that we are starting to flip this next level of resistance into support. And I'll come lower so you can kind of see what that looks like. We got that move up, rejection, popped over, tried to hold it, lost it again, came up, and now we finally are starting to stick that support. So this could be another reason why we saw Bitcoin kind of move a little bit today. And if we continue to see this thing bust through this level of resistance and break out, I do think, let's pull up our VPVR. Yeah. So if we break this level, I think we could potentially continue a bit higher. So SPY getting a nice little bounce. Happy to see that. Bullish for Bitcoin because you guys know Bitcoin typically follows the traditional markets. And before we get into the CBBI stuff, I do want to pull up the US dollar index. Yeah, let's go ahead and see here. All right, let's boom, get rid of that. Get rid of this, and let's dig in here, right? So you could see here, looking at the 1 hour, right? We came all the way up, and then we started to lose, we were looking at this trend line. Depending on, where you wanted to draw this, you could kind of, make it tell a different story. You could kind of draw it like this, and then it looks like you broke down, bearishly retested, and now you're coming back down. You could draw it a couple different ways. I would probably draw it like this, but we lost the trend line, bearishly retested. We're now stuck below this as resistance. The next major level that, if we want to see Bitcoin go to the upside, the next major level that we need the DXY to break is, I would argue, about 109.47, but really it is this white line here coming in at 109.29. If we can break back into this range and potentially break back into this range and start playing around in this area again, we could see the DXY as it starts to cool off. We could see it start to pump Bitcoin just a little bit. Okay, just checking to make sure I'm still connected. Yeah, we are good. 691 people in there, guys. 300 more likes for 15 spins on the wheel. And I would assume if we spin the wheel 15 times, you guys will probably wind up getting between 5 and 10 giveaways. So smash up that like button if you guys like puffies. If you guys like puppies, go ahead and smash that like button. If you love the CandleMafia, smash the like button. And if you like free NFTs, free ledgers, free hats, free t-shirts, tickets to Bitcoin Miami 2023, maybe 2022. We gave away Bitcoin Miami 2022 tickets, 2022 tickets. Maybe Bitcoin Miami 2023, we can give a couple away as well. But yeah, if you guys want to win some giveaways, definitely smash up that like button. I appreciate everybody for being here. Tree City West says, I like puffy puppies. Let's get it. I changed all my fonts to bold and still lost my money. Oh no, I'm my hero. Let's go. Mini Whale, drop it. I love you, brother. I hate the DXY. It needs to take a dive. Yeah, Crypto Pollo, I couldn't agree anymore. And update, guys. 74% of you now want to see the vlog. Somebody unvoted yes. Oh, no. I'm just kidding. I don't even know how I noticed that. Good day from Australia. Can you look at ETH, please? Brother, scrub back like 3 seconds. We literally just finished ETH. Just scrub back a couple minutes and then just maybe watch it in 2x speed and you'll catch right back up with us. Shout out to Mike. What is going on, man? Mike Hooker. What is going on? Joker's Wild. Bottom isn't far away. I would agree with you. I would agree if the bottom isn't already in, it's very, very close. And speaking of the bottom being in, let's talk about it. What do you guys think? Let's take a look here. And let me go ahead and change this poll. I appreciate you all for polling that. But let's go ahead and let's see what the people think is. Because I think I tried to do this the other day, maybe yesterday. Kenneth Smith, what is going on? And Matt at the same time. Oh my God. You guys are ridiculous. Every time we bring up ETH, everyone's going to say show ETH. Who was the first person to say that? Show yourself. Whoever was the first person that was spamming show ETH, show yourself, and I will. I don't know. I'll pin your comment or something because you started something pretty hilarious. Shout out to show ETH. Show ETH. I don't know why that's so funny. There's something about the phrase show ETH that's hilarious. Is the bottom in? No question mark, guys. I didn't put a question mark on it. I'm sorry. I'm bad at polls. How you doing, man? Ahmad, I'm good. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Shout out to FOMO Sapien. Okay, guys. So looking at the CBBI, coming in at a 5. Now, shout out to George Marin. Thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it, man. I actually saw your first name and just the first letter. I saw the M and I already knew your last name because you're in here all the time. Can you please look at Ethereum Classic? Yes. Every time I look, guys, I got a new drink here. I'm not gonna explain what it is, but this is a new type of organic water. I'm trying to drink this to clear up the skin a little bit. My skin's looking a little rough, so looking to clear that up. And we're always washing it down with good old cheap water too. You guys think I could chug that super fast? Oh, God, I might do that in a second. Anyway, guys, looking at the CBBI, I do want to talk about this for a second because I think this is important to look at. Now, if you don't know what the CBBI is, guys, it's very similar to the Fear and Greed Index. It kind of tries to gauge how far away or how close you are to the peak of a cycle. Let's see. Chris Nagy, what is going on, Chris? Thank you for being here, man. He says, Coffee and Frankie, good morning. Thanks for what you do. Chris, anytime, man. I appreciate that super chat. And I got my organic water here. Salut. Cheers, my man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. And I really do appreciate all the support, man. Coffee and Frankie, coffee and crypto are my favorite things. So salut, my friend. I appreciate you. Shout out to Chris Nagy. Really do appreciate that super chat, man. Okay. So with the CBBI, it's very similar to the Fear and Greed Index. It tries to let you know how close you are to the peak of a cycle. I'm going to go over it very, very, very quickly. Guys, we got Tony Soprano in the chat. Shout out to Tony. Hey, Frankie, what's up? Can you take a look at Gala later? Yes, absolutely. I will I will try to remember that. Thank you, guys. Show some support. Show some respect to Tony Soprano. He's in the chat, guys. So this is basically like the Fear and Greed Index. It tries to let you know, so it gives you a number between 1 and 100. If you hit 100, or the closer you are to 100, the closer you are. It's a confidence score, right? So if you're at 100, you're 100% confident it's the top, right? So, excuse me. So when you're looking at this, right, you could see here in 2013, we peaked out at a 99. That was the peak of the cycle perfectly, right? In 2017, we hit 100, and it called the top perfectly, right? And over here in our current cycle, you can see here we peaked out at an 83. I believe that's the highest we went, was an 83, which was interesting. We didn't get anywhere near that 100. This bull run got cut short, guys. But you can see that was the top of the cycle. This is one of the things that really does point to our first peak of this cycle being the top and not 69K. So that first top that we had here was, in my opinion, this first drop. This was the start of the bear market, not our second drop. And that's just my opinion. That could be wrong. That's my opinion. Now, looking at the bottom, guys, we bottomed out in 2015 at a 0. So the top of the markets are 100. The bottom of the markets is a 0. And then in 2018, we bottomed out at a 3. And right now, we're at a 5. So this is, if the bottom is not already in, we have got to be close. Because one thing you want to realize is we hit a 3 in the previous cycle, right? Now, you could assume maybe you'll hit a 3 again, but you want to remember, we have logarithmic regression happening, right? The market matures and the moves get less explosive, right? The moves up won't be as big and the moves down won't be as big either. As the market matures and there's more institutional money, it adds a layer of cushion, and that's just how markets work as they mature. So I would expect to see the confidence score maybe come in a little bit higher than a 3, potentially. So if the bottom is not already in, even if we are going to bottom out, say at a 4, we're right there, guys. We're right there. And again, nothing is 100%, but the cool thing about the CBBI is it allows you, it gives you all of the metrics that it uses, right? So So this is something I want to look at. This is the new pool chart, right? So let's pull this up. Shout out from the OC in sunny and humid SoCal. Let's go, AK Crypto. Shout out to you. Thank you for that, man. Bing Bong from Panama. Let's go. But yeah, I've never been to Cali. Got to go to Cali. Tony D lives in Cali. But here you go, right? So looking at the new pool, guys, did we talk? I think we might have talked about this on the morning show. But basically, if you look, this is also, by the way, shameless plug to CBBI, the CBBI. I'm not sponsored by this. I actually think another YouTuber made it. So shout out to Colin Talks Crypto. I have no affiliation. I've never talked to this guy at all. I absolutely love this tool, though. It's very cool. I haven't even talked about all of it. I have a video on the CBBI if you really, really want to learn about this. Hey, shout out to AK Crypto. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. He says I have a place to stay in Cali. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Good people out there in the world. It's why I love the CandleMafia, guys. It really does show that there's good people out there. The cool thing I like about this over the fear and greed index is they give you the metrics, right? You could look at this, and then when you click on it, you could come down and actually learn about this chart, right? So you could learn the indicator overview. What is it, right? What does the indicator actually tell you? And you could read through all this. I'm not going to do it, but if you want to skip right to how to view the chart, you could read this, right? The key principle of this tool is the ratio between market cap and the Bitcoin investor taking profit. It explains it a little bit, and then you come down to price prediction using this tool. Net unrealized profit and loss is able to use market participant data to help predict Bitcoin reaching major highs or lows. It uses on-chain data to demonstrate potential market participant emotions at a given moment in time, which can be useful for forecasting Bitcoin price and where it may go over the next time, right? So basically with this chart, guys, when market cap rises, where does it tell you? Yeah. So when market cap rises much faster than profit taking, we see the market is overheating. One can say due to investor greed, which is the red band, which we'll look at in a second, for the strategic investors, such times have historically been favorable to take profit or sell, right? So that red band is this greed band right here, this red band. Now you have the new pool line in red. So anytime that this red line has peaked into the red, it has historically been a good time to sell, right? And when it gets, this has to do with the bottom as well, right? Because the red line is saying that the market is in greed and it's a good time to sell or take profits. And if you come into this green capitulation area, it has historically been the best time to buy, right? So if we zoom in here a little bit right here to the 2013-2014 cycle, just zoom in a little bit, you can see that the, where are we? Right here. You can see that the red line came into the euphoria stage or the greed stage, and you can see that was the top. We had a big capitulation down, and you can see, price came down quite a bit. We came into the bear market. Let me just zoom out again, and so you could see right here, this first top in 2013, I believe, you hit the red, right? It marks the peak almost exactly. I know this little tag thing is in the way, but you peak into the red. It's the top of the market. You come down big time, right? And then you didn't come into the green, but you cooled off a lot, and then you came back into the red, and it marked that second top perfectly. Then in 2017, we had the big run up, and you barely came in and just touched that red right there. It marked the exact top of the market at about, I think it was $19,666. That would have been the perfect time to take profit. You would have sold the top, and then you come down into big capitulation. And as you can see, that new pool line in the 2018 bear market dipped into the green. And this historically would have been the best time to buy in the 2017 bear market right here, which was the bottom of that bear market. And if you come over to our current, let me actually redo that. If we come over to our current, I'm not gonna be able to do it, am I? Oh, there we go. I'll just do that. Let's go there. Boom. I hate how it stretches it out. But you could see here, the red new pool line came all the way up in this cycle, and look how we barely, I don't even know. I can't, we could try and zoom in more. We didn't even touch it. We almost touched it, but we didn't get close enough. But even when that line comes close to that red area, it would be a good time to sell. And As with the other cycles, it lined up almost perfectly with the top of the market. And again, this is one other factor that is kind of pointing to the fact that our first peak in 2021 was the actual top of the market and not our actual all-time high. You can see that our all-time high, our all-time high actually did touch there. But look at the new pool line, right? The new pool line came all the way up and touched. Oh, no, never mind. We're looking at the new pool line. You want the red line to touch that red, right? And it happened in the first peak. That second peak, you didn't even come close. And it's so annoying that this thing keeps popping up. I wish I could turn it off. But that second peak came nowhere near the red, kind of pointing to the fact that this was the actual top. So I hope you guys can see that. But now speaking of the bottom, guys, looking at the bottom, look where we are. We are in the green capitulation zone. Last time we were in the green capitulation zone was during the March 2020 dump. You guys know what was happening there. We dipped into the green. Would have been an amazing buying opportunity. The time before that was in the bottom of the 2018 bear market. We were in the capitulation zone. This green zone would have been historically the best time to buy. And once you came in here, the bottom was in, and it was close to being in, right? You came down and then you came back up and then you made some lower lows, right? So, but either way, whether you were buying this exact bottom or, right as you were coming into the green, you were buying the bottom of that bear market. So if you're questioning whether you should be DCAing in, look how well it worked. If you were DCAing in last time when you were in the red here, you would have been buying the bottom of the bear market. If you bought here, you would have been buying the bottom of the bear market. If you bought here, you would have been buying the bottom of the bear market. And now we're here again. This is the time that people wait for, guys. So if the bottom is not in already, we are definitely pretty dang close. And I do like to compare it to here, right? Because you come in, right? You come into that green zone and you would have been buying here. And you would have been, buying at about, 3,700, 4,000, right? And then if you wait, so you're not going to care if you bought at 4,000 or if you waited for the line to come lower, you would have been buying at 3,200. It doesn't matter if you're getting in at 4,000 or 3,200 if you're DCAing in over time. So with that being said, we are in the green on the new pool chart. So that is something that is pointing towards the bottom either being in or at least being very, very close. Thank you for the super chat, Daddy Zach. I do appreciate that. Frankie Candles is the market maker's worst enemy, teaching 700 to 1,000 people a day how to take his money. Haha. Hit those likes, people. Let's go. Shout out to Daddy Zach. I appreciate that super chat for real, man. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the kind words, dude. I really do appreciate it. I'm just out here trying to educate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Daddy Zach, OG of the Candle Mafia. Love you, brother. Matt Richardson, what's going on? First peak was the top. Yes, I would have to agree with you. That's my personal opinion. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go back to the CBBI and let's see. Another thing I want to point out here is going to be the I'm actually not going to go too far into this because I have a pre-recorded video. But guys, go check out this dang CBBI. It's super useful. There's some on-chain stuff. It's really, really cool. So yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into it because I do have that pre-recorded video out. So but yeah, guys, all in all, right, the new pool, we're back in the green zone with the new pool. We're pulling a 5 on the CBBI, right? Pretty dang close, right? We bottomed out here. We bottomed out at a 0, a 3, and now we're at a 5. So again, if we're not at the bottom, we've got to be close, which kind of makes me sad because if we don't get a crazy capitulation down, these might be the best prices that we're going to see. So let's see. Wait, Frankie's giving out money. I want some, please. Brian D, let's go. I'll keep it in mind, brother. I'll keep that in mind. But let's go. Still got 650 people in here. I do appreciate all of you guys for sticking around for this long into the stream. Smash that like button, going for that 600 likes to get those 15 spins on the wheel so I can give Brian some money. Let's go. Shout out to Brian D. Okay. Hey, Billy, good to see you, bro. I love when you guys talk to each other in chat. Thanks for your time. Rurik, absolutely. Anytime, brother. I am happy to do this. I get excited for my live streams every day. I truly do. It's hard. I will say it's hard to get up here and I'll give you a little peek into I say this all the time, but I'll give you a little peek into the life of a new YouTuber, right? It's hard to have the energy every single day to come on here and do a show. But the second I go live, the second I go into the waiting room and I see you guys chatting, boom, I'm fired up right away. So I am happy to do this. You do not have to thank me. I thank you. But there you go, guys. That's just kind of pointing towards, I just wanted to show you that we are close to the bottom, if not already at the bottom. So let's go ahead and pull back up the charts. And if you have any altcoins that you want me to take a look at, go ahead and throw them in chat right now, and I will take a look for you. So let's go. I will start off with Ethereum Classic, and somebody wanted me to look at something else. Jake Ray, shout out to you, man, says, yo, Frankie, been getting into trading. Thanks for all the information. Anytime, Jake. Literally anytime. And then Jake Frohich, shout out to you, says, killing it. Let's go. I appreciate you, man. I really do. XRP, yes, we could take a look at XRP, Near, Kadena, AVAX. I'm going to look at ETC, and then someone else super chatted something. What was it? It's going to be gone. The super chat's gone. Oh, no. It was ETC and Gala. I think Gala was the other thing. Okay, so I'm going to start with ETC and Gala, and then mods, if you guys can make a list. If you guys can make a list of the coins that the people want to see so I can take a look at them, that would be super, super appreciated. Blanchard's Bead says, if you think Frankie Candles is spitting out some good sauce, then smash it. Smash the like button, that is. Hashtag value. Shout out to Blanchard's Bees. Absolutely love all the support. Gala. Yeah, Tony Soprano wanted Gala. That's right. Optimism. We can take a look at Optimism. I was looking at Optimism before, but let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum Classic. Here we go. Okay. Looking at the daily chart. Turning off the VPVR because it's annoying me right now. Really a lot. Get off my screen. Get out of my face. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Nervos, Bitcoin to 40K by the end of the month. Round Earth. Let's go. I like that prediction. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Looking at the daily on ETH Classic. VWAP looking very similar to the 4-hour on Bitcoin. I would say money flow almost perfectly flat. Are you getting a bounce, or is that the momentum wave? Yeah, no, that is the momentum wave. Okay, yeah, so VWAP coming down on the daily could potentially be cooling off here a little bit. 16-hour money flow crossover into the green. That is a bullish sign. So mixed signals so far. Useless information so far. Money flow crossover into the green on the 12-hour. That is bullish. 8-hour money flow crossover into the green. Not looking too bad. 5-hour money flow crossover with a green dot. Dang, this thing's got money flow crossovers happening everywhere. Money flow crossover into the green on the 4-hour as well with that green dot coming down to the lower time frames. Looking for the money flow crossover into the green. Ooh, ETH Classic. I'm going to say this. Oh, that's funny. Joker O Crypto says, where's my Rose video? Shout out to Joker O Crypto. Brother, I'm going to do it. I promise you. Says, hi, Frankie's friends. Shout out to Joker O Crypto. It's coming, brother. It's coming. Maybe just for you, man. Maybe just for you on one of these live streams. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to promise anything. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll cover it a little bit. Yeah, Terra Classic, Hassan, we can check that out as well. But let's go ahead and continue to take a look here at Ethereum Classic, right? 15-minute money flow. Looking to cross into the green pretty soon. And the real thing that's making me look good, think this is looking good, printing that green dot with that nice little trigger wave and the 4-hour green dot printing, right? So if you could get that 15-minute, that 12-minute money flow crossover into the green with that 4-hour green dot printing, you could potentially see a decent move to the upside. And with the 4-hour money flow crossover, which does look like it could potentially roll over here, but we'll see with that green dot could probably bring you back up. 5-hour money flow crossover into the green. That is also looking good. Your 6-hour, not looking as good, but your 8, 12, 16, and 16-hour are all crossing over into the green. So as long as that's sustainable and we could get deep into the green, this could bring us up a decent bit. Now let's go ahead and find some levels. Let's pull up that 1 hour and take a look here. So a potential little bull pennant here, right? This could add to your bullish narrative. This would be a bullish pattern. I don't know if you would really consider that. Let's see. Not the biggest pattern guy, but I mean, maybe this would be more of like a falling horn. I don't know. Maybe that's looking somewhat like a bullish pennant. A bull pennant. Maybe. But again, I'm not the hugest pattern guy, so I wouldn't really be trading based off that anyway, but just trying to gather the bullish puzzle pieces here. Now, your 1 hour is crossed over into the green, but generally your money flow is coming out. But let's find some levels here, and maybe we'll tease that Lux Algo video that I recorded today just a little bit. And let's go ahead and pull up Lux Algo support and resistance. And I am not going to cover this I'm going to cover this very, very briefly. And the video is kind of short, to be honest with you, because not too much has changed. But the video has to do with Lux Algo Premium, but wait until we make the video on the support and resistance updates, because these updates are actually pretty crazy. So support and resistance, what is going on? It's just not working. What is going on? Okay. All right. Bear with me, guys. Lux Algo, support and resistance. What is... You guys see this? We're glitching out, guys. We're glitching out here. Maybe we'll get rid of the VPVR. Okay, someone doesn't want me to show you. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, well, I guess I can't show you. I'll try again in a minute. Oh, what is going on? We are frozen again. And we're back. And we're back, guys. And we're back. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know why this happens. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? We are back. We're back in action. Okay. Yes, I think we're back. Let me know. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. I'm going to continue here because it does look like I'm good on my end. Just let me know. Yeah, okay, we're good. Thank you. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I don't know why I am plagued with technical issues. It doesn't matter if I'm at the home studio. It doesn't matter if I'm at the studio. I just always get... Frankie's too strong. They throw in Pooter gremlins at him. We see you. Great. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so continuing on here. Yeah, that I don't know why Lux Algo... Maybe it'll work now. Boom. Okay, there we go, guys. So this is Lux Algo support and resistance premium. And if you guys, I always turn off the pattern detection, but if you guys are used to Lux Algo support and resistance, you will know that this looks much, much, much different. Now, there are a ton of things here that are completely different about the indicator. Now, they have... I'm not really going to get into it, but if you check it out here, you have it will label market structure for you, which is super, super cool. And they also added order blocks. So this is very, very exciting. And again, I'm going to be making a video about this, guys. Extremely exciting stuff. These are dynamic order blocks, right? They actually fade off in real time. The more they fade off, the less... the less relevant they are, right? You could see as you come up to this order block, big rejection, right? And then as it fades off, you're able to crack through it. So very, very cool stuff here, guys. They have pattern detection. They added a bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I just wanted to tease that a little bit. So stay tuned for this video, guys. It's absolutely, it's going to be really, really cool. But now let's turn on Market Cipher A and go ahead and turn on that VPVR. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can find some levels here for you guys to keep an eye on. As you can see, we do have a point of control right here, which we are fighting against right now. Let me go ahead and make that perfect. Boom. I'm actually going to go ahead and mark out all three of these levels because these seem relevant. And then I just want to zoom out a little bit. Zoom. Yeah. Okay. So, pretty important right now. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to make a box right here. Boom. Okay. So, guys, right now, I'm going to turn off the VPVR. Right now, we are fighting up against this POC. Now, if we get a move and we're able to flip the POC, obviously I am thinking we're going to come to 4260 to visit the value area high. However, if we get rejected here, which with all the money flow crossovers into the green, I would have to lean towards potentially breaking through this POC. But if we get a big rejection, if Bitcoin takes a big dump, if Ethereum gets a big dump, I would be a little bit nervous because pulling up that VPVR just one more time and zooming out, you can see, I want you to look right here. Once we come down, right, if you break down, bearishly retest, maybe you bounce around here. If we break this white line, we're going to get a quick move, most likely down to about $31. And if we break that, I do think that we could potentially get a pretty quick move closer to about $28, right? This is a big low volume gap here. So probably if we break this purple box here, probably going to be a very quick ride down. You shut this off. A very quick ride down to about 28.89, maybe like 29, and then potentially as low as about 28. So you do have that big low volume gap right here. Right, and then your next significant level, you could see, when we broke into this low volume gap, which was right here. I'm just going to draw a horizontal line there. You could see right here, you have that high volume node right here. But once price broke through that high volume node, we got an immediate rip to this level and beyond. Right, so if we come down and we break this level, we could get a very quick ride all the way down to this next high volume node, even as low as about $25. So there is some levels. There are some levels to watch for you guys. Just checking that I'm still live. We are still live. 540 people in here, guys. Let's get 200 more likes on this video. I think we can do it. Sup, low volume area. Let's get it. Joseph Bryan, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Just an idea and not sure if it's relevant, but if you zoom out on the 15-minute, could you call this a cup and handle? Let's see. Zooming out on the 15-minute, is this what you're looking at? I think maybe you're looking at this and then like handle and then up. I think that might be what you're looking at. Javit the barber. What is going on, Javit? Brother, I need a fade. I haven't gotten a haircut in like 2 weeks. Brother, I need that fade, brother. Thank you for being here, Javit. Always love seeing you here. Wick, what is going on? Frankie rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Wick. What up, Frankie? Can you check out Metis? Yes, I will try. What is going on, Wick? And Derek, essentially, yes. Again, I'm not the biggest pattern trader. However, I would have considered this more of the cup and handle, right? If I was looking at this, I would see, for me, again, I would see cup, I would see handle, and then that was your cup and handle. But again, I'm not the biggest pattern guy. So, maybe if you go into a higher time frame, it looks a little better. Let's see. Yeah, I would say on the higher time frame, it looks a little more like a cup and handle to me. I would say maybe a sloppy cup and handle. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I mean, that kind of looks like a cup and handle to me. But again, I am not. Matt says show ETH. It's time. But yeah, it's not a cup and handle. That's a walk. Yes, let's go. That's a Chinese walk. But yeah, I do see what you're saying. But yeah, it does kind of look like a cup and handle. But again, not a big cup and handle guy. So I don't really know the specifics of an invalidation of a cup and handle. But it looks like a sketchy cup and handle. I do see what you're seeing though. Okay. So there are some levels to watch on Ethereum Classic. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gala, guys. Gala is a project I'm looking to accumulate a lot of over this bear market. And a bada boom, bada bing. Let's see what we're working with here, guys. I mean, same old with a lot of these other coins, right? Where are we? We're at the lows of the range, right? Support. Held this area a lot. Now, yeah, we are essentially losing this level and bearishly retesting right now. So let's take a look at Market Cypher B and see if we can get any clues on which direction this market is going to go for Gala. Daily money flow crossover into the red, but VWAP coming up, looking to print that green dot pretty soon. Cup, handle, and Frankie candles. Let's go. Crypto Billy, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here, man. I really Discord jokes. Oh God. Let's see. I have way too much Gala. I should get more. Let's go. Bam, smash the like. Wayne Morgan, thank you for that, bro. I'll smash a like button for you as well. But right now, guys, sitting at the range lows. So let's see if we can pull some volume here and see if we can get this value area. Can we guess the value area again? I'm gonna guess this is. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that this is the value area. I'm gonna guess that's the value area. I think I'm gonna be wrong on this one. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be wrong on this one. Oh, baby, so close, so close. So yeah. Whatever. Let me actually get rid of this purple box and actually pull a volume profile here, and then let me get some of these brushes off. Okay. Okay. Let's pull some volume here. Let's pull it from here to here. Boom. So you are currently, this is the daily time frame. I'm actually going to come down a little bit, but daily money flow in the red, that is more bearish in my opinion. But your VWAP is coming up, and your money flow is kind of starting to curve up. So you could see this get dragged back into the green potentially, but it's in the red, so you have to consider it bearish. 16-hour money flow crossing back up with a potential green dot printing very soon. Yellow X on the 8-hour. This could play out, right? And this is why. Because you're breaking down and you're bearishly retesting. You get the confirmation of that yellow X, but now we're printing a green candle. We'll see. If this VWAP cannot bring us up anymore, we could potentially get that roll back over and see a decent dump here for Gala. But let's move back on. Let's keep looking at these time frames. 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hours looking very similar to Bitcoin. 2 hour money flow in the green, not looking too bad. 1 hour, is that a bear div? Potential bearish divergence, printing on the 1 hour. Maybe, it's close. But let's go ahead. Let me find you guys some levels here. Let's see. So yeah, so we are essentially losing that value area low right now. Can you take a look at Frankie, can you please check out XLM? Yes, I'm going to try to get to as many coins as I can, guys. I'm obviously not going to be able to get every single one, but I will try. But I'm going to start going through these pretty quickly because I want to get a decent bit more. People still care about Gala. Yeah, I mean, people still, if anyone still cares about crypto, I mean, I feel like everybody's out of crypto at this point. All retail is gone, in my opinion. But yeah, I would watch this. I would look for a bearish retest of this 5 cent area, 5 cents even. If we reject that, it's a psychological level, could be pretty strong. Yeah, but that daily green dot, kind of mixed signals. Market Cipher B is showing that we could potentially make a move up, but it's making me a little nervous because we're outside of the value area. So, you know, if we lose this and then, you know, you have that 8 hour yellow X could potentially bring you down a decent bit. So there's some levels to watch. I would look for the bearish retest of about 5 cents. If we get a decisive bearish rejection from that level, I would expect to come down a decent bit. Okay, let's move on. Everybody knows the earth is flat. I'm probably going to get canceled on YouTube for saying that, but whatever. Love Gala. Let's go. 605 people up in the live. Let's go. Smash that like button, guys. We're almost at 500. Can we get to 600 for those 15 spins? Let's go. Who wants a free NFT? A Rebellion NFT. They're pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and check some more coins here. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. XRP, let's check it. XRP. Let's see. And then I'll try to get some of the random ones too. Got a big bag of Gala. Let's go. Love Gala. XLM. Yes. Who said it? I'm checking out XLM. I'll do it. I'm not scared. Just chilling. Who said it? Dragon Modded. Of course, brother. Of course. We'll check out XLM right after XRP. We're going through all the X's right now. So let's go. XRP. Where's the XRP army at? Let me know. Show yourselves in the chat, guys. I'm actually going to pull up a different chart here. I don't want to look at that one. Let's look at the Bitstamp. And then I'm going to clear it. I'm clearing it, guys. I'm clearing it. Actually, we won't clear it. Okay. Let's see. I'm feeling that, yeah. I'm feeling this, this special water, guys. Okay. Here we go. Holding the value area low here for XRP. Okay. So on the daily, printing that green dot on the daily, get a nice little pop, right? Holding that value area low very, very well. Printing that green dot, Can't hate on that. Printed the green dot on the daily, and no bullish divergence. However, you are getting that green dot. Getting a nice little pump up. Wow, it's a little pop ski for XRP. Nice little 5% daily candle. Can't hate on that. But just based off of the volume profile, guys, we are now holding support on the value area low. So I would expect with this green dot, money flow curving to the upside, and just the fact that we're holding support. Very loud Subaru driving past my house. Typically, I'm a car guy. Typically, I love the sound of a nice, a nice Subaru, nice old WRX. But when you live next to one, it gets old. Anyway, but you got to love that Subi sound, right? Where's my Subi gang at? Who likes a nice Rex? Let me know in chat. Where's my car? Where are my car guys at? But holding that value area low potential. I am looking up towards that POC, right? Now that we found support, right? We've been holding this value area low pretty well. So I would be expecting to potentially come up and test this POC at about 37 cents. So we are at the range lows. We are looking to long, right? We're not shorting support, right? We're not shorting support unless we came down and bearishly retested. That's where you would short, and you wouldn't be shorting support. You'd be shorting resistance, right? So good. It's a good sign that we are holding that value area low. I would be looking up towards that POC for a potential visit at about 37 cents. Moving down here, 16-hour money flow looking to cross over into the greens. Actually looks pretty good. Nice little trigger wave with your green dot. VWAP looks like it might want to cool off a little bit, but I will say you could potentially come down, find one more double tap on that value area low before coming back up to your POC, but 16-hour looking generally good with the money flow coming up. 12-hour money flow, nice rounded money flow here. And you do, let's see, you do technically, no, I guess maybe no bullish divergence, a little iffy there. However, money flow is looking good on the 12-hour, looking at that 8-hour, looking for the crossover, guys. That's as close. That is basically as close as it gets. Looking for that crossover into the green. That is looking right when you have your momentum waves moving up and your money flow moving up, guys. Follow the arrows, right? Follow the arrows. Your momentum's coming up, your money flow's coming up, and you're holding the value area low and you're getting the green candles. This is pointing to the upside, in my opinion. Basic market cipher strategy there. Now, coming on down to the lower time frames here, 5-hour and 6-hour or 5-hour money flow is coming up. Your 4-hour money flow is in the green. But again, that VWAP, very similar to Bitcoin. You came up, you came down, got some support, might make a lower high here on your VWAP for a cool down to test that value area high value area low just one more time. Now, I do want to just, for my own sake, I want to pull a little local fib here. Let's see, pull that local fib. Nothing really to get from that. But yeah, maybe you come down and tap that VAL one more time before getting that move up. But 4-hour money flow in the green, I would say XRP actually doesn't look too bad right now with the money flow looking to cross over. Lower time frames, right? 15-minute is actually coming up. This actually, I would say XRP does not look that bad. So looking at the 4-hour, if you get that 4-hour to curve off and give you the red dot and the 15-minute money flow winds up rolling over at the same time, I would be looking for a potential pullback to potentially this golden pocket at about 33.5 cents. And I would also potentially watch. It does look like you're probably just going to roll over here, but if you were to make that higher high, you could put in that bearish divergence here on the 15-minute. But I would say you're probably not going to get it. But if we do pull back, these are some levels I would look at. This local golden pocket at about 33.5 cents, and then maybe even that 786 at 33 cents. And then if we come all the way down, we could potentially test that value area low. So with that being said, these are the levels I would watch for XRP, guys, and I would say with all those money flow, the money flow looking pretty good on a lot of these time frames, I would say you could potentially hold that value area low and potentially start to move your way back up to 37 cents, that point of control. And then if you look here, you can see there's a pretty decent gap here. So if we really break any higher, we could see that low volume gap. You see we poured out, we ripped up through this low volume gap. Basically between this value area, well, yeah, I would see, yeah. See, you break into this low volume area, right? You break it right here, boom, you rip up. You break it over here, boom, you rip right down. So if we can get a move up, right, even here, you get a big wick up, we could get that quick move up to that POC. So that's something to watch on XRP. Atom, yes, I could do Atom, but I'm going to do XLM because I promised I would do XLM first, and then I will, we'll do XLM, and then I will do, what was it? Atom. Yes, then we'll do Atom. XLP. XLM. Okay. Go to crypto. Bada boom. Binance. Perpetual. Looking at the where's KuCoin? Just go to KuCoin Tether. There we go. Okay. Daily. I'm going to run through these, and I'm going to go pretty quick. There we go. Vulcan. Thanks, Frankie. 500 likes. Let's go, guys. Smash that like button. Going for 600 likes. We still got 600 people in here. Tony D. With the super chat. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Debate Crypto, guys. Don't forget to check out Debate Crypto tonight. They will be live as soon as I sign off. Go check them out. Is today Thursday? I think it's TA Thursday. So if you're looking for a triple-double dose of TA, go head over to Debate Crypto. We love Miguel and Crypto Keeper over there. I'm sure they have some killer guests. They always do. I'm not on today, but go check them out. Show them that CandleMafia love. And hey, tell Keeper that Frankie Candles loves him. Anyway, guys, taking a look here. This thing is essentially bottomed out, in my opinion. This thing ripped all the way up to 80 cents, and we are now sitting at 10 cents. Okay, so what's up, Tony? Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you, brother. But looking at the daily, same thing. Looking very similar. Could potentially put the bull div on XLM, right? From here, boom. Could get that move up, right? And we're going to talk about levels in a second. Potential bull div about to print on the daily. You print that candle in about 33 minutes. So keep an eye out for that. So that would be bullish. Your 16-hour, you are also getting a bull div on your 16-hour. So that is looking good as well. 12-hour bull div. Yeah, that's 12-hour bull div as well. You know, bullish divergence is showing up on these higher hourly time frames. Money flow on the 8-hour curving to the upside, looking pretty nice. Looking at that 6-hour money flow, kind of flat, but generally curving up. I would say let's look at the 4-hour, right? Money flow crossover into the green, but again, could be cooling off here. I would say your main thing to watch here are the bull divs on the higher hourly time frame. That is definitely your bullish case. And if we pull a little bit of a volume here, let's see what we're working with. Let me get rid of these brushes and see if we can look at where all the see if we could get an idea of where all the volume is. So this is an interesting profile here, right? Because you can see that your POC is closer to your VAL, right? A lot of times you get your volume that looks like this. It's even, right? It's kind of like it's just like an even like this. So, and then the volume is the highest in the middle. That's where your POC is. And then you have a value area high up here and a value area low down here, with this being the POC. However, right here, you have your POC and your value area low much closer, right? So price would likely get sucked closer to the downside. This is where the volume is. So when you come up, even if you come up to your value area high, when you see a volume profile like this, you are, it is typically a good idea to short the highs, right? You get big moves if you can make it up there because there's not that much volume, right? So you come to the highs, you're usually good to short the highs here, a little double tap before you come down there. But just a little sauce on these volume profiles, guys. You could trade volume profiles in different ways depending on the actual shape of the volume. So anyway, keep it on here. Let's move on. Move on. I can't talk. I'm sorry. But right now we are below the value area low. We do have to get back up there. And I do think a 12-hour, a 16-hour, and a daily bullish divergence could potentially be the thing to do it. So these are the levels. If the bullish divergence does play out and we get some juice out of it and it does confirm here on the daily, I would expect a move up to about 10.9 cents. And then if we get more juice out of it, I would be looking higher. As our volume decreases as we get higher, I would expect that we would likely come right up to that POC. value area high, which is coming in at about 12 cents. Sorry, I probably just blew out your eardrums with that. 12 cents. Okay, moving on. Atom. Let's take a look at Atom. And then I'm gonna run through these guys. I'm gonna try. That's the short coin. I'm gonna run through these. Let's see. KuCoin. Wow, I don't care. They don't have the regular KuCoin chart. What a scam. Okay, we'll look at Coinbase. Okay, so here we are. Here we are on Atom. Let's go ahead and clear these levels. So on the daily, you are printing that green dot. No bullish divergence, but you are printing that green dot. This thing is just, I would argue, I mean, yeah, I'm bear div. Yeah, this is weird price action. I mean, this is where's our parallel channel when you need it? I mean, this is, woo, that is one heck of an ascending channel. Interesting. Okay, so taking a look here, your daily is not looking that bad. You got the green dot. Your money flows in the green. Can't hate on that. Your 16-hour, this is kind of the opposite of what were we looking at? XLM? XLM is looking the opposite. You could potentially be putting in a pretty mean bear div. So bullish divs on XLM, bear divs on Cosmos here. Yeah, so watch that bearish div on the 16-hour, same deal on the 12-hour. So the same levels, same time frames. You're getting bullish divs on XLM. You're getting bear divs on Atom. So pretty interesting. And you can see this bear div right here that played out pretty decently. You have your higher highs. You have your lower highs. Boom, bearish div. You came down for a nice, nice little 10% move. Oh, God, I'm pissed I missed that. 4-hour money flow in the green, VWAP coming down, looking similar to these other coins. 2-hour red dot is printing. So I would assume, I would have to say you're probably going to cool off here a bit on Atom. Now, I want to just pull up the VPVR real quick, get you guys some levels on this. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, you are out of that value area currently. Boom. Out of the value area. And you do have some volume coming in here. You do have some volume coming in. Could potentially catch a nice little area of support here. Yeah, this is... Let's see. Oh, baby. Is this thing... Okay. Okay. Where are we? Right here? Boom. 1454. If this is if we have a continuation to the upside, 1454 is going to be the next level I'm watching. If we break that, I'm looking at about $16 even. That is the next level. I will say watch those bearish divergences, but essentially you're going to, in an uptrend like this, you're going to consistently print bear divs because, you have you're consistently making higher highs, right? So these bear divs are going to pop up. However, my next stop, if this continues, is going to be about 1456. But if we crack 1456, I think it could be a very quick move up to about $16. So these are the targets I would be watching for Cosmos. So yeah. That is that. I'm going to move on. I don't want to spend too much time on these because I want to get a few more out of the way. Let's take a look at OP. I was looking at this earlier today. I'm going to start talking really fast because I don't want to waste time here. I want to keep moving on. Nice correction for OP. I think people are thinking that OP is dying, but one thing you want to remember is, we are down. This thing ripped like a lunatic. This thing went up almost 500%, guys. Nothing goes up forever. So when something pumps 500%, you're expecting a massive correction. And currently, it is down about 50%, which I consider a healthy correction, right? So, you are correcting that. I would consider that a healthy correction. And if we do a little measurement here, pull a high to that, pull from that high to that low, you can see your local golden pocket. You are actually coming up, and now you're testing your local golden pocket a bunch of times. So you're stuck above this. Holding support above this golden pocket is a very good sign, in my opinion, for OP. just in general. Looking at the daily, not too much to see here because it's such a new coin, but you do have your VWAP crossing over into, looking to cross over that zero line, print that green dot, and your money flow is starting to tick back up. So that is a pretty good sign. Your 16-hour trigger wave with a green dot printing and your money flow, nice curvature there as well. 12-hour, same deal. And yeah, there you go. 8-hour money flow crossover with a nice little trigger wave. Look at that. Can't hate on that. Your money flow is curving back up here out of the red into the green. VWAP probably going to cool off somewhat soon here, though, on the 4 hours. So levels to watch for OP. We're just kind of stuck in this range. So I would say keep an eye. Let me actually just pull some actual volume here. And I will go from here to here. Yeah, I mean, these were the levels I was basically going to give you. But this purple box, I'm going to move this purple box to that value area high. And, that value area low is right at the bottom of our golden pocket right here. So the range, that the low I would watch, your support below you about $1.10. Above you is going to be your value area high at about $1.22. So I think you could continue to potentially range here. But once that daily prints the green dot, that's where I would look for a move up. And if you could break that value area high, I would be looking. Let's pull up that VPVR real quick. Yeah, if you break that value area high, you will be entering into somewhat of a low volume pocket here. And I would start to look. I will move this purple box about right. I would call it right about there at about $1 for about $1.48, $1.50 is the level I would be watching. So $1.50 if we could break through that value area high, get through that low volume pocket. But locally, your range is basically going to be between this. Let me turn this off. Your range is going to be between this purple box at about $1.22 and the support at $1.10. And again, if you could break through, I think you could get that quick move up through that low volume gap. Let's see. BTC drop. Lunacy bears 30 minute. Hey, bada bing. What's up, Louis? Louis, what's going on? I'm only accumulating in this bear market myself. Frankie showing off some pretty spicy sauce all the time, though. Wick, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. And guys, as far as long-term accumulation, oh baby, we're so close to 600 likes, guys. So close. I'm gonna go over long-term accumulation tomorrow because a lot of people have been asking me about that recently. So I'm gonna cover a little bit more. Cryptomass is saying show ETH. We did already go over ETH. If you go, just scrub through the videos. I'm not sure exactly the timestamp, but we did go over ETH. It's looking very similar to Bitcoin. Oh, actually, no. ETH is looking more bearish than Bitcoin. But go back to the beginning of the stream. We did go over ETH. And unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry. I said I was going to try to go through these alts very quickly, but we are absolutely running out of time here. I totally lost track of time. But I will try to cover some more alts tomorrow. I mean, I'm never going to get them all. We get like 50 coin requests. I can only show so much. And we're live for 2 hours. So maybe we'll extend the altcoin TA stuff, a little bit so we could get a little bit Okay. Metis. This will be the last one because who said that? Mario. I got you. Mario. I got you, brother. Mario, not Mario. I'm calling you Mario. Mario, shout out to you, brother. You've been asking for this. I actually saw you calling this for a couple days now, so that's the only reason I'm going to go back and do this. But yeah, guys, it would be impossible to show all these coins. I try to switch it up for you guys. I'll try. No, I got you, Mario, we're doing it, baby. We're doing it. I got you, homie. I know you've been trying. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Love the TA. Hey, Giard, Wadan, I appreciate you, brother. No problem. I'll keep it coming, my man. Guys, almost like 50 more likes for 600. 600 likes. Let's get it. Altcoin Thursdays, Macro Mondays. What else? Yo, Das Boot. You did it, bro. You did it. I'm doing that. We're making a schedule. Not a schedule. Maybe I will focus on different things on different days. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to section off live stream. Bro, you got me writing on paper. I got an iPad mini. I haven't taken an actual note with a pen in quite some time, but that was such a good idea I had to do it. I'm kidding. I take notes all the time. I take notes all the time, even if it's on my hand. But taking a look at Metis. Now, I don't know a lot about this project. I will be honest with you. So I can't. I mean, this could be oh my God. I almost said a bad word. I don't know why. My New York came out. Now, this thing could be garbage. I don't know. I don't know about this project, so I'm not promoting this project. Thanks from New York, Brian D. Where in New York are you? Let me know. I would love to. I'd love to know, man. I wonder if you're anywhere near me. A lot of the alts follow the same pattern as you can group the tokens that follow in separate groups. Yeah, Thomas, 100%. That's usually why I don't spend too much time on the alts, because even in like a bull run, it's very, very, the alts are boring. They just do what Bitcoin does. Potential cup and handle here on the daily. But looking to print that green dot, no bullish divergence, but looking to print that green dot, but your money flow is looking very, very bearish. 16-hour. Printing that green dot, not looking too bad. You are putting that. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, your 16-hour is putting in is printing a bull div barely. Oh, no. See, these you got to zoom in. Is that a bull div? Sketchy. From back here it is, though. So you have your lower lows on your price, and your high momentum waves are generally coming up. Bullish divergence. Printing that green dot. Will confirm in about 29 minutes, so that is looking pretty bullish. But again, your daily money flow is looking kind of ugly. Excuse me. 12-hour, same deal. Let's look at the 4-hour. Printing that green dot on the 4-hour. Let's come down to the lower time frames. 12-minute money flow crossover. Oh, baby, this thing might go. Yeah, you do have your 15-minute money flow with your 4-hour VWAP crossover. That actually looks pretty good to me. Let me go ahead and find you some levels. Let's pull up the VPVR, pull you some VPerv levels, some VerPerv. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know why I'm like this. Oh, baby, 551 likes, guys. We are so close. Daddy Zach, I love you back, man. Vitalik's mom heads that project. Wait, for real? That can't be true, right? Layer 2 ETH. Taco Tuesday, Crypto Billy, let's go. Let's see. Rochester. All right, so you're from upstate. What's going on, brother? Coming from straight from Long Island, my man. Straight from Long Island. But let's go ahead and see here. Pull a volume profile here on the 4-hour. Let's zoom in a little bit. Go micro. Come on, change it, baby. This is kind of weird. Some weird price action. Okay, so we'll look at this. We'll look at this as our levels. Boom, boom, boom. We're just in straight volume profile mode today. I'm just pulling volume profiles on everything. Okay, so right now, if this stuff plays out in a bullish manner, 2-hour, see, this is getting that money flow crossover almost at the exact same time as that VWAP crossover can make for a decent move to the upside sometimes. Yeah, it's true, Frankie. I couldn't believe it either. Interesting. Vitalik's mom. Interesting. That is the strangest thing I've ever heard. People's families. That's interesting. Hey, I'm working on NFTs, but always watching. Respect everybody. Ant Arts NFTs. I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna pull that NFT up in a second. Ant Arts. I forgot to do it yesterday. I'm sorry. But money flow crossover here with a nice little trigger wave. Green dot here. Next level I would watch is right here at about $30.80. If we can flip that. Pull up that VPVR one more time. Try to find out where if we can come up and break that level here, I would be looking at this level here at about 32.38. So bing, flip it, bong, and then potentially move a little bit higher. But I would look to get past these levels first. Again, those levels being about 30.80 and about 32.38 to the upside. And with the money flow on the 2-hour, and the 4-hour green dot and the 15-minute money flow set up there, I do think you could potentially make it back up there. So, shout out to Ant Art NFTs. No, you're the best. But there you go, Mario. Hopefully that helps you out. Sorry I kind of rushed through that one, but I do have to get going. But before we head out, guys, I do want to actually just pull up this this NFT. Hopefully I can find it. There it is. Guys, Ant Art NFTs. Now, I do want to preface this with I am not affiliated with this. I'm not affiliated with Ant Art's NFTs, but they do just make really cool NFTs. And they made a Frankie Candles NFT. Here it is. This one's Frankie without a hat. Let's go. If anybody wants these, I think there's 100 of them. I don't get paid from this. I don't make any money off of this. I just think it's a cool NFT. I think it's super cool that Ant Art NFTs made this. So I just think it's cool. If you guys are interested in that, you can pick it up. Pretty cool. It's on Rareable. I will pull this into, I think Tony has pinned it in the off-topic section or the trading section. I'll try to pin it in the trading section of the Discord. Lane Hughes, what's the general thoughts? Frankie Candles, what have I missed? We are ETH looking a little bit more bearish than Bitcoin, but yeah. Shout out to Lane Hughes. Thank you for being here, bro. I'm actually in a rush. I'm going to spin the wheel here, man. I usually have no problem just going right back over Bitcoin real quick, especially for an OG like you, man. But I'm actually in a rush. I actually have to be somewhere, so I do have to get this wheel spinning. But check out, Bitcoin was obviously the first thing that we looked at. You know that. So sorry, brother. I would totally look at it for you. No problem, Ants Arts. Guys, go check out that NFT for sure. Again, show Ant Art NFT some love. But yeah, sorry about that, Lane, but I got to get out of here. Smack the likes, guys. So close. If we hit 600 likes before I finish spinning this wheel, I'll give you the 15 spins. If not, it's going to be 5 spins. Here we go. Spin number 1, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to guess you get 3 giveaways out of 5. 3 out of 5. Oh, don't make me a liar, wheel. Don't make me a liar. Thanks a million. BRMC. No problem. No stress, man. Spin that wheel. I'll rewind it. Okay, shout out Lane Hughes. I appreciate it, brother. Let's see. No giveaway. Oh, baby. We better get 3 in a row right here. They're going to make me a liar. Oh, there it is. There it is, baby. Frankie's got a hot date tonight. Bud Lightyear. Maybe. You're funny. Let's see. I got a hot date tonight. Don't tell Mrs. Candles. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. She's standing right next to me. I'm kidding. She's not, but I am joking. I'm not going on a date with anybody else. I wouldn't go on a date with anybody else. I really wouldn't. Guys, I'm very lucky. My job takes up just about all my time, guys, and what did I tell you guys? I own this wheel. I have a crystal ball. Look at that. 3 out of 5. I called it. 1, 2, 3. Put them on the list, baby. Yo. What's going on? But yeah, I am lucky, guys. This job takes up almost all my time, and Mrs. Candles is an absolute saint about it. I literally could not be luckier. But guys, with all that being said, there we go. 3 giveaways out of 5 spins. No big deal. Smash that like button on your way out if you like puppies or if you like puffy puppies. Yeah. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. But with all that being said, guys, yeah, just keep an eye on. I don't really know. I'm kind of choking. I'm kind of choking on this outro. But I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. Smash that like button on your way out. Maybe we'll get 600 likes before we leave. Not even J-Lo. Oh, no. Metis is a rival of Optimism in that space in terms of scalability. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Thanks for a great stream, Frankie. No problem, Jiren. I do it for you, man. But guys, with all that being said, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you. 421 people still in here. Shout out to you guys. Thank you all for the super chats. I really do appreciate it, guys. I think I'll probably be hanging out in the Discord a little bit tonight. I wasn't in there last night, so I'll show a face, hang out a little bit. I'm just going to go eat dinner quick, and then I'm just going to hop back on this computer and jump into the Discord. But guys, have a good night. I don't know. I think it's because I'm not in the studio. I don't know what to say, guys. I got to come up with an official outro because I kind of just choke on the outros constantly. I just never know what to say. But I will see you guys in the Discord and right here, same place, same time, tomorrow night at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. I love each and every single one of you more than you could possibly know. You guys are not just numbers to me. I say this every day because you're truly not. But I will see you guys in the Discord tonight. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me, you know want a one and only. All them other ones is phony. Moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet. Straight tie where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate. I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the way. I just keep adding these wins to the plate. I ain't worried about a setback. With a loss, I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack. All the haters, you can sit back. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me.
Smash the like button if you like the music on the thumbnail, guys. Smash that like button if they can't hold you back. Smash that like button. That's all I got. Frank Candles out. Bing bong.
You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. Whoa, on me. You know I'm the one and only. All them other ones is phony. Moving like a drum, I'm on beat. Whoa, yeah, you could put the pressure on me. I ain't never getting cold feet. Straight tie where I'm gon' be. I got no time to debate. I put my reps in like every day. I keep it moving, I don't like the way. I just keep adding these wins to the plate. I ain't worried about a setback. With a loss, I'ma get back. Going up on a jetpack. All the haters, you can sit back. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. Can't hold me back. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back, you can't hold me down. Put me in the game, gotta get it right now. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back.